and happy Friday to you. That's if you're watching this on a Friday. But I hope you've had a good week. It's been quite a good one at my end. I have been in the potting shed. It gives me so much joy, I cannot tell you. And you know, the fact that we're kind of making progress at the bottom of the garden, because you know we moved in here 4 years ago and we did the worst thing you could do, you know, when you just take everything out, because we thought we had enough money to tear things out and then sort of landscape it and do all that. And it turns out we didn't, because the dogs got ill and it all went a bit wrong. So, yeah. And that's why they say don't tear things out, I think. Not just because your dogs might get ill, but also, you know, there's things that I wish I hadn't done. And you can't undo it. So it's just, you know, but it's an absolute joy now. I'm loving it. The only thing is it's getting really expensive. It's just, you know, it's like a chain reaction. You've got a plant, you need a pot for it, you know. It's just because that's all we've got. And our soil is awful, because our garden is actually like the land that our garden is just sort of rubble, because they knocked out 3 cottages and then just put a bit of soil on top. So the quality of the earth is awful, and it's a nightmare to dig. It's a nightmare to do anything with, really. But you know, you kind of got to work with what you've got, haven't you? So yeah, I kind of right, watch to the end, or you can just skip to the end, because I get I get some things in the potting shed, and it's almost like I'm getting distracted with the outside of the potting shed as much as in the inside. So, but I'm loving it, and it's an almighty workout, I can tell you. Yeah, God, it's quite full on, this digging and gardening and bending down, constantly bending down. Anyway, I'm loving it. And to just start this week's off, we visit a nursery and a garden centre. So I hope you enjoy it. And obviously we do paintings and things as well. So yeah, it's a good week, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the other end. How pretty is this? It is a glorious Monday morning. Look at the buttercups. Isn't it just wonderful? All these buttercups. Look at that. A sea of buttercups with a little dash of purple here and there. So pretty, isn't it, Bailey? Bailey does not care, because he sees in black and white, so it's just loads of little white dots, probably. Hey. What's going on with Mimi? You all right, Mimi? Yeah. I don't know if the antibiotics are making her feel a bit fun. Oh, no. No. Come on, you. Oh, Mimi. Mimi. Come on, Mimi. Oh, she's a monkey. So we're just having a very quick walk this morning, because I'm meeting up with my friend Jan, and we're going to go to a garden centre on a Monday morning. Are you mad? I've got so many things to do, but I agreed to go, and I want to go. So I'm going to go. Hurrah! So, yeah, we're going to just do a quick one, because I've left it all a bit late now. I've been doing other stuff. You know how it is. Anyway, let's enjoy this walk. It's so lovely. Look at these clouds. They're a bit heavy looking, with the rain ready to drop. Hopefully it won't rain. But, yeah, Bailey's getting impatient. Aren't you, fella? Here we go. See, look. Now, I try to kick it, and he grabs it. Oh, that was quick. I end up kicking his teeth. He has got a broken front tooth, but I promise you that was not me. He did that when he was younger. Just a pup. Oh, he's a good fella. Oh, look at this. Oh, lovely. It's trees. Oh, and all these flowers. Oh, very nice. Hi there. Let's look at these. Banana. $24.99. This is brilliant. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? That is really pretty. Look at these. Eye of the Tiger. Oh. Does that song come into your head? Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I'm in the dining room doing some editing, watching myself over and over. Yeah, it's a weird thing this, doing this whole YouTube thing, because you have to look at yourself an awful lot, and it's not a comfortable thing, quite frankly. Anyway, Jason is away. He went this morning and he's away for a week-ish. He's threatening to come back at the weekend. So, yeah. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice that he comes back at the weekend, you know, but it's nice having the time just to reset. Do you get this? If your partner, husband, whoever, wife goes away, you kind of go, right, okay, let's have a clean. Let's put all the things back where they're supposed to be, a good old tidy. And then just for that time, everything will just stay nice for a bit. I really like that. It calms me, calms my inner self, calms my soul. And then he comes back and then moves everything, and everything just gets left and it all gets messy again. But anyway, for now, do you know what? I have to just say this, okay, because yesterday I had a great time going to the garden centre, and I went with my friend Jan. Hi, Jan. And we went to, I can't remember where, but I'll put it up here because I'm useless. It was an amazing place. It was a nursery, and it was very reasonable. All the plants were very good prices, and they had some really exotic plants, and they had birds in cages, which isn't so nice. Ever since going to Bird World, probably about 12 years ago. No, more than that. It was awful. Honestly, I couldn't bear it. Just seeing all these beautiful birds, just, you know, trapped in cages. There's something just really depressing about it. Anyway, but then you think, well, if they got let out now, they'd all die, wouldn't they? So You know, it's like we've created this thing. Anyway, I don't want to go down that road. But the plants were fantastic. And I bought another hydrangea. And I was really pleased with it because it's a lovely big one and it's pink and lovely. And I put it in a pot that I'd bought for my Acer plant, and I like it in there. So now I want to get another pot to put. Do you know, this is like it's like an addiction. It's getting out of control. I can feel it now. This potting shed business is just getting a bit crazy because you can't just buy a plant, you have to buy a pot to put it in. And then so then you buy a pot and then you've got too many plants, so you have to buy another pot, and then you don't want it in that one, so you have to buy another pot, and then you buy another, and it just goes on and on. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned. Alarm bells are distantly ringing, so I have to really watch this. Jason, do you know what he said to me yesterday? I have to give him a voice. Do you think we could stop buying hydrangeas? Can you believe that? Stop buying. I can't. Oh, honestly, he doesn't talk like that, and I'd be ashamed if he watched this. Sorry, Jason. But in my head, he does talk a bit like that sometimes when he's trying to sort of rein me in a bit, you know. But I love hydrangeas because, one, they remind me of France. We used to stay at Jason's parents' house, and they had it was like a country lane, and they had massive hydrangeas, all in different colours down the road, and it was just beautiful. And I think it reminds me of those days spent in France. So they just make me happy. But I just think you know, these are fake, but just the tiny little flowers in a whole sort of bunch, a posy of flowers. I just think they're beautiful. And they come in all different colours. I like pink a lot, but white as well. I've got white ones now. But I love them. And he's trying to stamp on my dream of having lots and lots of hydrangeas. Anyway, we'll see about that because he's got away. So I'm going to fill the whole garden with hydrangeas, and that will serve him right. Oh, it's so petty. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm drinking a digest tea because I had my lunch. Then I seem to get really bad indigestion or something. I had to have a snooze as well. I have been up since about 4:20 though, so you know, I feel bad because Jason has to leave he leaves about 3:00 in the morning. He doesn't get to have a snooze. You know, you can't really have a snooze when you're working, you know, in the big city, can you? So yeah, so I have to take advantage of the situation I'm in. So I had a lovely snooze, but not for very long. It was a power nap more. And you know, I had a hot water bottle, and I fell asleep and dreamt I had a cup of tea in my hand, and then I woke up all kind of scared because I thought I had a cup of tea in my hand because it was hot. Oh, I scare myself. I'm a fool. Anyway, I'm going to paint a cat now. Just do one of these little ones because it's kind of like an in-betweeny time. So I'm going to do a quick cat drinking a glass of wine because I love wine. I love wine. It doesn't necessarily love me, but I was watching, I love YouTube too. I was watching these guys on YouTube, and they were saying the thing these days to do is not to drink during the week, but to drink at the weekends. And I think that's a good idea. I'm not very good at that though, but it's a good idea. And what they do though, instead of like spending, because you know, I remember the days of buying 3 bottles of wine. Let me know if you can remember this. 3 bottles of wine from the off license for a tenner. £10 for 3 bottles. Oh, happy days indeed. But yeah, sadly, it's about £10 for 1 bottle, isn't it? But they spend, they can spend I don't know, like stupid amounts, you know. I mean, I couldn't spend £15. I've never even spent £15 on a bottle of wine. I'd love to know what it's like. I'd love to be able to tell you, oh yeah, spent £15 on a bottle of wine. It's lovely. It's really worth it. But I don't know. And they say things like, you know, buy a bottle of wine for 30 quid. Oh, don't bother because it's not worth it. This isn't very good. And you kind of think, oh, you know, even if you're spending like 30 quid, I would want a guarantee that would be a good bottle of wine, wouldn't you? Anyway, so what they do now, instead of buying lots of wine all the time, they don't drink during the week, but they spend loads of money on wine at the weekends. So they're buying good quality wine, which I think sounds like a really good idea, except I can't bring myself to spend, you know, more than a tenner on a bottle of wine. Anyway, I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to get on. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to get on with the painting now. Yes, so I'm going to do that. So cheers if you're having a cuppa. That's a big gulp. It's not that nice. It's M&S Digest tea, but it's not that nice, to be honest. I prefer a coffee or a proper tea, but yeah. I think I've had too much tea today. I think that's probably why, because I woke up so early. I just drink a lot of tea and then it doesn't sit well with me. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this painting. Let's do a time lapse, shall we? I'm going to stop there. I enjoyed that one. I'm listening to a new audio book and it's got David Tennant in it and some other lady. And at first I thought, oh, it's going to be a bit rubbish, but I'm quite getting into it. I'll put the name of it up here if you're interested and you listen to Audible. But yeah, really good. And I enjoyed doing this. And I'm going to stop there so I don't overdo it. So I'm quite pleased. I'm just going to do the edges. I don't know, maybe blue. What do you think? Blue? Something like that? He's a very serious drinker, isn't he? Getting a bit of a double chin going on. Who hasn't? Hey. But yes, it's still horrible outside, but I have to take dogs out. So I think I might take them now. Morning. It's a lovely one this morning. It's Wednesday morning and it's the wind's died down, the sun's come out and it doesn't look like it's going to rain. So that's really good. And I'm going to try and finish my commission because this afternoon I really want to just get in the garden. Is that wrong? Is it? I don't think so. I need to plant that wisteria because it keeps getting blown over and it's going to be dead before I get it in the ground. So I'm going to do that and tidy up the house a bit because it's just a tip and it's been a tip for weeks now. And you know, when you get out of bed, it's just like all around you. You just, so I just need to do it just for my own sort of, you know, peace of mind. So I'm going to do that and crack on. My friend's coming over from Australia next month. I'm such an idiot. I saw, she messaged me and I didn't read it properly because I'm a child. And I thought she was coming in June, like this weekend. And I was really excited about it. And I was just like, well, that's all right. I can finish this, finish that. Got the time. And she's only coming for a few days. And we're going to go to Chester. So Yeah, so it's going to be nice, but I've just got the day completely wrong, the date, the month. I got the month wrong. It's next month she's coming. And I've just chatted to her on the phone, which is brilliant. And she's so Australian. She's been out there for quite a long time, I must admit. But even after like the first year, she'd picked up the accent. And it was so weird. When she talked to me, I'd be looking at her and she'll be talking to me with a different tongue, you know. It was weird. It was like, how? Yeah, but you know, that's some people just pick it up, don't they? You know, I think I would if I was in Australia. I think I'd pick it up. Anyway, so that's really exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. And I keep on having visions of the shed. I really want to put this, I want to get this bench that I've seen. I'm going to paint it inside. I'm going to do a picture. And Sally, Sally sent me a picture this morning of her paintings that she did that we saw last week. And they look fantastic. And do you know what I'm going to do? I just want to do a big flowery painting. So I'm going to paint the inside of the shed and have a chair in it. I want a big painting. And you know those lights that you can just stick on wood? I don't know if it'll stick on wood. I don't know, but I want some kind of lights up. And I think it will be lovely. I'm really excited about it. Oh, which is I should be more, and at the same time, calm down, love, calm down. At the same time, I am really excited about the potting shed as well, because I'm watching other people, how they do their greenhouses and potting sheds, because basically I have not a clue. I don't know if it comes across. I'm not one of these YouTubey people that goes, yeah, this is how you do it. You want to do it like this and that? Yeah, come to me if you've got any questions. I'm not that person. I'm the person is, you tell me, can you tell me what to do? Because I have no idea. So I've been watching people with their greenhouses, and they seem to have like a tray with little pebbles on, and then you can put your pots on, so you don't have to buy more pots to put your stuff in. So that's brilliant. So I'm going to do that. Seems like there's someone at the door, so I better go to see the door. Oh, I'm verbal diarrheaing this morning. I do apologise. But yes, so I'm going to go, I'm going to do my painting, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Hello, I've just been eating nuts, so I hope I haven't got them all in my teeth. It's Thursday today, and it's a good day. Oh, yes. I'm very, very pleased. So the auction went well. Over £12,000 they raised for Project Galgo to help the greyhounds in Spain, which is fantastic. And Helena's very pleased, and you know, she's very pleased because she's actually she's the lady that organises. I don't know how she does it. I'd be rubbish if I had her job. I really would. But she's done a brilliant job, raised lots of money, so hopefully a load of lots and lots of greyhounds will be saved. It's hideous. I do urge you to look into it, Project Galgo, and what happens with the greyhounds out there in Spain, where they raise them, basically they raise them for hunting, and then when the season's over, they dispose of them. It's hideous. It's a hideous practice. Honestly, it's just heartbreaking, isn't it? The world that we live in. There's so many wonderful things, and just to mirror that, there's so many awful things, isn't it? And mostly the awful things are all down to, all of the awful things are down to human beings. And the way we disrespect animals so much, we just, you know, and life, we just disrespect life so much. It's really awful. I mean, we're born desensitized to it, though. You know, it's, you know, it's a big thing to get your head around, the things that happen, and you just think, how do we let this happen? How can we let this happen? As a species, we are responsible for each other and what we're doing to others. You know, it's just awful. It's getting me all worked up. So I'm not going to go on about it, but just look into it, Project Galgo. So the auction's over and lots of money raised, and this one has got a new home and is going to go and live with Helena. So that's marvellous. So I'm going to wrap this one up and send it away. And this one sold as well. So thank you very much. Wait. Wendy, I was going to say your name then. I'm not going to say your name, but Wendy, thank you very much. I'm going to wrap him up now and send him off to you. So that's brilliant. And I've got these paintings to do. I've managed to start, well, I haven't started anything, but I've started gessoing. So they've got quite a few coats of gesso on, and I've just done one top coat of black. So, because I really fancy doing. So have I told you about this already? These are for licensing. I license, you know, my work. You might see it in places like TK Maxx or John Lewis, perhaps. And in other shops all over the place. It's everywhere. So it's marvellous and I love that. And they've asked for some more dogs, which is great. But I want to do, they want square, but I'm going to do them long. But I want to do just like headshots, you know, head and shoulders. But I want like dark backgrounds, because I think when you have a dark background, it does sort of add a richness and a sort of a nice mood to a painting, I think. So that's what I think now. Who knows, when I start I might change my mind, but I'm going to do one and send it off, because they might just go, oh no, we don't want black. What are you thinking, you crazy woman? So here we are in the afternoon now. Oh my word, time just flies, doesn't it? But you know what? Great news, folks. 2 of my t-shirts are now available on my website. It's taken a bit of doing. I don't think I'll ever be able to. No, I'm getting there. I am getting there. You kind of, the more you do of something, the better you get, don't you? So, you know, I am getting there. But yes. So if you wanted to buy a t-shirt, then do go to my website. They're £25. They can go many countries apparently, because the company that I'm going with have got like warehouses all over the place. So, you know, but you know, if you fancy a t-shirt, then yay, get a t-shirt. So thank you for that if you want one. But I'm going to get on with this now, and I'm going to do a border terrier. Now I'm supposed to be doing it on a square thing, so I've just sort of drawn a line across the top, because I like the negative space you get, you know, when you do a painting or whatever. I like that. And but they wanted square ones so they can do sort of square prints. But I'm going to do like a dog just here at the bottom, and then there will be a lot of negative space, but that's fine by me, you know, hopefully. But anyway, we'll just give it a go, see if it's okay. If it's not, I'll have another plan. So yeah, let's get on with that. Well, I'm going to stop there. It's kind of it's cute, isn't it? Whether it's all even and things like that, I don't know. So I'm going to just leave it and have a look tomorrow, I think, because the dogs need to go out before it rains. It's been really rainy today, on and off all day. So I'm going to do that, and I don't really like this bit down here. This is supposed to be, I'm going to do this collar red. But red is so translucent. Even if you get an opaque red, it's still not opaque. It's still translucent. It needs so many coats. But yeah, I'm going to have a little red collar. But good start, I think. And I'll come back tomorrow with fresh eyes. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. This is take 3. I've got verbal diarrhea this morning again. I think because I've got a lot in my head. And I think when you start sort of thinking a lot, it kind of evolves and you think a lot more and a lot more. Do you know what I mean? And it just like, things just keep coming and I have to just say everything that's in my head. I'm not going to. I'm going to say, I finished this commission. This was a lovely one to do. And it's a local lady who saw me at the 7 Arc Trail a few years ago. So it, you know, I kind of say, oh, exhibitions and all that, I'm not that keen, but they do pay off, but you just don't realise it at the time. And because I'm of a nature, I want instant results. I want instant everything to know that I'm doing right. I think that's it. It's confirmation. I want instant confirmation to know that I'm on the right track, that I'm doing the right thing. And if I don't get it, then I stop doing it. So, you know, that's kind of how I'm feeling with art exhibitions. So this one, luckily enough, was from a few years ago, and she saw me then and she got in touch with me. So I've painted. Can you believe though, this is a lovely story. Her husband built her cat a cat house as opposed to a bird house. And it looks like a bird house, but it's a cat house. Isn't that lovely? I wouldn't build one for Mabel though. She doesn't deserve it. I tried to stroke her this morning and she went for me. She's just evil cat. I think she's a bit... We all are though, aren't we, in some way or another? Talking of that, I'm carrying on with this morning. And I'm really cross with myself because I didn't read the email properly. And this is the thing, when you do commissions or any kind of, you know, someone's asking you to do something, it's vitally important to communicate and to read the communication very, very thoroughly. And I didn't. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been really like that lately. And I'm not usually I'm quite good. And I don't like phone calls. When people say, well, do you want to talk? Should we talk on the phone about it? I'd rather not. I'd rather have everything in an email so I can go back and ignore bits. No, so I did. I ignored bits on this one, you know, and it just... I'm not having dark backgrounds because it's not what they want. They've asked for, you know, coloured backgrounds. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. That's fine. I can do that. But yeah, so I'm just going to work on this and decide what colour background to do later. Because later, after the ladies come and pick her painting up at lunchtime, I'm going to go to B&Q and get some paint, get some things for the tool shed, because I'm doing this tool shed makeover. And it's very exciting. I keep having like flashes of inspiration for it. And I want to put a painting up in it. Or I'm going to I want to do it like a bit of a surprise. So I don't think I'll film it or you might not see it as I go. You might just see it at the end or something. Or I'll do a separate video because I love it. And I'm really sort of excited about making this little like bus stop into a little shelter. And I like the idea that I can shut the doors in winter and I don't have to put covers over. You know, when you have all your nice posh outdoor furniture and you have to put covers over it in the winter, it just looks horrible. It doesn't look nice. So I like the idea that I could just shut the doors and it just looks like a shed. And then in the summer I can open the doors, or even in the winter I could still sit there. We could sit in our shed and watch the rain and, you know, talk about a day or something. We won't do that. Or we might do, who knows? Let's not be negative. I'm trying, you know, trying to keep it up. Don't let the negativity get in. When you feel a negative thought, spin it around and, you know, make it into a positive. It's going to happen. We're going to do it. So I'm going to get nothing done. If I stand here chatting, I'm just going to get on with this and try and have a go at my my Chihuahua, which after doing after looking at my pug t-shirt against this Chihuahua, I'm thinking This Chihuahua looks like a pug with pointy ears. Chihuahuas don't look like pugs, do they? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I'm going to have a look at that. So I'm going to look at that and do this this morning before the client comes. So yes, better get on. So I'm going to leave it there. Here now. I've done some of the background, and I quite like it. I think it's kind of come alive a bit more, you know. I don't know about the brown or the blue, but I'm just going to leave it because I'm getting fiddly, and it's that kind of time of day, isn't it? And it's Friday, and tomorrow's Saturday, and I'm in the garden. I've already been shopping. I've been food shopping. I went to B&Q and got some gravel, and do you know, I was so tempted. They had lavender, and they had, like, you could get 3 small pots of lavender for a tenner, or you could get bigger pots for and I'm just like, oh, I need lavender. I've got lavender, I don't need it. Had to talk myself down constantly, going, you don't need that, you just don't need, stop it. So I was quite good, and I just bought what I needed, and I went to B&Q to get the gravel and everything, and I popped into TK Maxx to see if because I've got a voucher that my lovely friend gave me for my birthday, and I've not spent it yet, and I couldn't find anything except for a throw that I've already got, only the one in the shop was a lot cleaner and nicer looking. I was very tempted, but no, I'm holding back. I think I'm going to save it, because when I go to see my friends, sometimes we go shopping in Kingston, and they've got a brilliant TK Maxx in Kingston, so I might save it for then, but hopefully it doesn't run out. I don't know how long they last, about a year, is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, done, everything's done. It's lovely feeling of painting's almost done. It's getting there. I'm feeling better about it. And the lady for the painting came over and picked it up, and that was great. I've been to the shops, I've done my food shopping. All I need to do now is take the dogs out, and then I can relax. And it is the weekend. It's the freaking weekend, as I think Rihanna used to say that. So yeah, hurrah! I'll see you tomorrow, okay? See you later. Hello. Guess where I am? I'm in the green... No, I'm not. I'm in the potting shed. Do you know what? I was watching Gardener's World yesterday, and old Monty Don. Oh, what is it about Monty Don? That he is just lovely, isn't he? You just... He's just got the nicest voice. The way he speaks is just so calm, and you just know everything's going to be all right. What a lovely man. But he was in his greenhouse, and he had a vine growing in his greenhouse, and I declared I would like a vine in the potting shed. What do you think about that idea? Let me know. Is it a bad idea? Would it get too out of control? I don't think it would, because he was saying you've got to, like, just cut them back. I mean, mine probably won't even grow, but it'd be lovely to have a go. So I'm thinking about taking a shelf out, like this shelf here. But I tell you what, I'll just show you what's going on in here now. So I might remove this shelf, but look at all these plants that I've got to do. And look down here. Oh, look, he's just got up. He ruins everything. They were sitting so nicely. But I've put my chair in here, and a little dog seat there, which is nice, isn't it, Bailey? He's not that bothered, to be honest. But yeah. So I've got my trays here. I've got gravel here. So I'm going to put the gravel in the trays and sort these out. So I've got some sweet pea. These are what I bought with Jan the other day when we went to the amazing nursery. I didn't get these from the nursery. I got a big hydrangea. I've probably shown her already. But and I got some cucumbers. I do love a cucumber, don't you? And some tomatoes. Look at this tomato plant, and it's already got loads on it. And veranda red, apparently. And I've got another one here. There's my chili, who is supposed to be in quarantine because it's still got insects on it. But a little bud's coming out, so you know, I might chop this down a bit, I think, because this tomato looks like it's going to be very long and lanky. But yes, let's get on with doing these things, and I will show you when I'm done. But how lovely is this? My little kitties. Hey, Mimi. Mimi loves it. I might get the other basket, actually, and put it down there, because Bailey might sit on that. He thinks we're going out. He's a coiled spring, aren't you, fella? Hey? It's like, what we doing then? What we doing? I feel like I should be doing something. Yeah, go lie down. That's what you should be doing. He's a good boy. Right, so let's get on with this. Well, it's 5:45, and it looks like I haven't done anything, but I've done loads. Look at this, though, how pretty. I need to sort pots out and things. I don't know, really. I think they need to be in bigger pots. Stay in here for a bit, and then I can put them outside. But I need a nice spot outside, sort of there. So we need to get this, the gravelly bit done. Oh dear, so many things to do. But look at that, that's lovely, isn't it? I was going to put it in that pot, but then I was thinking I want a bigger pot to put that in, because I love when you see people that have massive rosemary bushes. I love that. But look, I planted the wisteria here. So I have to watch it though, because it's invasive and I don't want it to go inside the potting shed. And it's probably a really bad idea doing this here, but I want to kind of train it so it goes up, and then across. And I was thinking I could put some of that, what's called trellis, on the roof, so it hangs onto that and then goes across. That's the plan. And then I have nice dangly bits coming down. And, you know, looking at Monty Don, he controls his plants. You know, he doesn't let the plants control him, as it were. So I think that's doable. I hope it's not too late, though, because I did... Oh, look at that. It doesn't look very happy, does it? Any tips of what I can do to kind of give this a bit of a boost or something? I hope it's not too late. Oh, I don't know. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? But I had to get the wood out from here, and that was a flipping nightmare. Oh, they put screws in, and they were so hard. Some of them I couldn't get out, and I had to use brute force to get them out. But I'm going to put some bricks along here, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if I had a little flower bed? That would be pretty, wouldn't it? With some lavender, maybe a hydrangea in it. I think that would be really nice. So yeah, watch this space. Plans. But I'm going to go in now because I'm quite tired. It's full on, this gardening malarkey. Oh, I love it. Okay, it's the evening now. It's nearly 8 o'clock or something. But look at that sky. Look, there's just a whole... Oh, shush. Oh, Bailey's going mad. But it's storms are brewing. I do believe it. I've gone lavender mad. So the idea was to have lavender and then hydrangea in the middle. But I really like the hydrangea in that pot. Oh, do you know, I keep changing my mind because I bought this pot for this Acer. But when I put it in there, I don't like it in there. I like it in this kind of pot. And I bought this pot for a rosemary. God, It's getting very expensive. So, but now I'm thinking maybe I should just put it in the ground because it would do better. What do you think, Mimi? She says, don't ask me, I know nothing about plants, Mummy. All I know is I can smell something nice. It's me, you can smell me. Oh, so I don't know what to do. So I'm going to just have a little play. Maybe I take that out of the pot. I just think it really looks good in that pot. And I found this has been knocking around forever, this tin thing. And it's got holes in it because it's so rusty. So I'm going to repot, because this is in the pot it came in. So I'm going to put that pot, that what do you call it, bamboo, in this pot. Put that on the back of the garden. Hey, Mimi, do you think that's a good idea? Yes? What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? So, yeah, and then that lavender was going to go in this pot because there was a hydrangea that died in there. And that's the thing, because if you put hydrangeas, this is a gorgeous one. And if it's in a pot, it'll have to come out of the pot at some point. But if it's in the ground, it'll just get nice and big in the ground. So I'm tempted to just put it in the ground. I might just do that. Watch this space. I'll get back to you, okay? Okay, I've hit a snag. Look down here. That is a paving stone. So, what? This is a bit annoying. I don't know what to do. I don't know how deep does it have to be for a hydrangea? Can I sit that on there? See, would it still be alright on there? Oh, I don't know. Why is there a paving stone here? I mean, this is just, honestly, the whole ground is rocks and just dirt. It's not good. It's really not good for growing things. But that is really not good. That's very unhelpful. I'm not sure what to do. Anyway, let's just carry on. Do you like this idea though? I've got tiles, the tiles that were over in the corner. I've sort of laid them up there to hide this grotty bit. And I quite like that. So I might go all the way along with tiles. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can dig that right there. Let's see. I'll get Bailey on the case because he's very good at digging. Aren't you, Bailey? What you doing, Bailey? He's eating grass. I'm eating grass. I'm very good at eating grass, don't you know? Do you see my raspberries? Look at this. Somebody's eating them. No. Oh, look at that. Look. Who has been eating my raspberries? I've not had a go yet. I just thought I'd show you how thorough I'm being, because I really hate weeding, and so I've put sort of a double membrane down there, so hopefully it won't get too weedy. I know it will eventually. The weeds just find a way, don't they? Here we are again. Oh, my back is killing me, but oh, I'm going to stand back so you can really take it in. Look at this. Don't look at that. Look at Bailey. Oh, but I'm loving this. And I've used up, I'm trying to look at all these bricks that are left. There's not many. Honestly, there were so many bricks here when we moved in. So that was only 4 years ago, but it's taken ages to get these things sorted, you know? You can't rush it, can you? But I am loving this. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh, and look, and you can just see the acer over here, and then there's a tin bucket of lavenders. Do you know, I could do more of these. I think because they're so understated. Whatever you put in it, it elevates it, as the YouTubey people say. But I love it. It makes it look really good. But, oh, there's rosemary. It's all so very pretty. And then you come around here, bamboo in that thing still. I'm going to get another pot. I have to get more pots. But I've put both of the aces together here because I think they look quite nice. I love this one. When you look at the colour of this, it is fantastic. It's so beautiful. But hopefully, it is a bit windy here. Hopefully it's not too windy and they get a bit of shelter. But they need it to be windy, don't they? Because that makes them stronger. But so I had to resort to putting that one in that pot. But I planted that little thing. So that one looks nice. And these, I mean this, when we first moved up here, I got some little ones like this. And I planted them in the ground when we moved here. And in 4 years, look at them. They are just gigantic. So this, and I planted them really close together. One there, and then one there, and then there's that kind of yucca-y tree there. If I don't point, you can see it better. But oh my word. Oh, but I'm so happy. Look at this. And even down the side, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's sort of more organised now. Bailey's loving it, aren't you, Bailey? Yeah, he loves it. But my back is killing me, so I'm just going to go and have a bit of a sit down now. I think that's a good way. Oh, I like it, you know, because if you have that little sort of glimpse around here, it's just so, look at that. Oh, look at that plant being blown over. I love it. I love this. So all we need now is 20 tons of gravel and some more of that membrane, because I put the membrane here and that membrane was supposed to go here, but we need more of it anyway, because I'm going to gravel all of it, and then we can have maybe in the future some sort of vegetable beds or something here, some of those raised beds here, because this is quite a good spot. So that's a plan, Stan. But for now, the plan is to go in, put my feet up, and I'm going to have a glass of wine, and I don't care. Hey, baby. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, but I was suffering this morning. That was just yesterday. So today, yeah, my muscles didn't know what hit them. Goodness. But that means it must be good for you. You know, if you're hurting the next day, it's good. I had a good workout in the garden. Yes, I hope that was inspiring. And you know what I would like, you know, because in the conversation, it's really nice when you sort of, in the comments below, when you say, you know, what you're doing and things. And I love hearing about where you are and what you're doing. And if you've got like a garden project or something going on, I just love that. But what I would really love, because I'm a very visual person, to see a photo. But I don't know if you can put photos in the comments. Do you know? Let me know in the comments if you can, or just send, I don't know, send me a photo somehow, email it or put it, I don't know. I need to put a thing, maybe on my post thing. I'll try and work out a way so you could send me photos, because it'd be lovely then. We can kind of have two-way chats and what have you. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh, and talking of photos, I am putting a picture here of Albert and Baldwin that Anne made after watching my online sculpting workshop, and I think they're fantastic. And I love, do you know, I get what the teaching, it's not teaching, the sharing, it is kind of teaching, but I just get why people do it. Because when she sent me these pictures, oh, I was so happy. It just made my day, you know, and I just really appreciate that sort of, you know, feedback, and just to sort of see, you know, because you put things out there and you very rarely get things sort of back. So yeah, it was great. It was really great, and they're great. She's going to work on more of them and sort of perfecting it, and that's the idea, isn't it? You kind of you learn the recipe and the technique, and then you just sort of get better. I should be a sign language person because I'm really handy today. Anyway, calm down. I think the thing is, I talk too fast and I run out of air. What is wrong with me? Calm down, love. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you have been inspired either to paint something, sculpt something, do a workshop, buy a t-shirt. Oh, there's so many options now, isn't there? So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, please thumbs up and subscribe. It costs nothing and it helps my channel, as you probably know if you're watching YouTube videos. But you know, I watch the numbers, they go up, they go down. I can't beat it. I'm not a numbers person, and I find I get depressed looking at them. So just, if you enjoy it, please give us a subscribe and thumbs up and all that. But either way, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do one next week as well. So look out for that if you like these. See you later then. I'm going now. See you later. Bye.